Gene Autry's life reads like a script that keeps changing direction. A boy who started with nothing but $8 earned from baling hay, and turned that into a guitar that would quietly reshape his future, because by the time he passed away at 91, he was no longer just a singer or an actor. He was a businessman with a baseball team, television stations, and land spread across the map. Yet the most surprising part of his story is not how he built his fortune, but what happened after. He was gone, with no children and a complicated personal life. His legacy did not follow the path people expected. He was born in 1907 on a small farm in Texas, in a family that struggled to stay afloat, with a father chasing risky deals and a mother battling constant illness. And from an early age, Gene learned that survival meant work, not comfort, because by 6 he was already doing farm labor, and by his teenage years he was taking any job he could find, shining shoes, sweeping floors, and helping at home, while his family kept moving between Texas and Oklahoma, searching for stability that never seemed to last. Music became his only escape, shaped by church hymns and his grandfather's strict beliefs. And when he finally saved those $8 to buy a guitar, it was not just an instrument. It was a turning point, because soon he was playing in cafes, small gatherings, and local spots, earning small tips, but building something far more valuable: confidence and identity. Even while working long nights as a railroad telegraph operator just to support his family. Then came a moment that changed everything, when humorist Will Rogers heard him singing in a quiet station and told him that his voice belonged on the radio, not hidden behind wires. And that idea pushed Gene to chase something bigger, even after early failure in New York left him broke and forced him to return home. Because instead of quitting, he kept performing locally until radio finally opened its doors to him in Tulsa, where his voice began reaching thousands. His rise was not slow after that, because songs like That Silver-Haired Daddy of Mine connected deeply during the Great Depression, turning him into a national figure. And soon Hollywood noticed, casting him in films where he created the image of the Singing Cowboy, a character that audiences loved because it represented hope during difficult times. And over the years he appeared in more than 90 films, becoming one of the most recognizable faces in entertainment. But Gene was never just an entertainer. He understood business in a way many stars did not, and when studios tried to control his work and profits, he pushed back, building his own production company and later investing in radio stations, television, and even Major League Baseball, proving that his success was not luck, but strategy, because he believed in owning what he created instead of depending on others. His life also included sacrifice, especially during World War II, when he walked away from massive earnings to serve in the Army Air Corps, taking real risks instead of choosing safer roles, flying dangerous missions and later performing for soldiers in remote locations, showing a side of him that went beyond fame and into duty. Despite all his achievements, his personal life carried its own weight, with a long marriage that ended in loss, followed by a second marriage that surprised many due to the age difference. And through it all, one thing remained constant: he had no children, a detail that would later shape his entire legacy. When Gene Autry died in 1998, he left behind an empire, but not a family line to inherit it. Instead, his wealth and influence moved into foundations, museums, and projects that preserved his name and vision, turning his life into something that would outlast him in a different way, not through blood, but through impact. His journey proves that success is not just about reaching the top. It is about what you build along the way and what remains after you are gone. Because Gene Autry did not just live a remarkable life, he designed a legacy that continues to speak long after his final chapter. If you want more powerful stories like this, make sure to subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and press the bell icon so you never miss an update.